Hello everybody, how we doing? Have we all missed me? Thank you for all the nice messages, appreciated. And oh, we're going to look at some Discord stuff. I really want to keep out of Discord for a bit. Got stuff to do. So, lots have happened. Finally moved. I'm no longer homeless. I now have my own place. It is pretty awesome, but stressful to hell, especially when you've got anxiety problems and shit like that. But hey, it's about time I started streaming again, don't you think? So, during that time I was away, I managed to get myself handbook edit permissions, so we can now fix the handbook directly on stream. So my plan today is to fix the upcoming problem with install kernel. So for those who don't know, install kernel is a portage e-build that will build the init RAM FS for us. Hey, Damian's alive as well. I should say hello to everyone, really, shouldn't I, rather than just the one person. I was hoping he wouldn't come on, that's why I was a bit shocked. I was like, damn. We like the other person. There's another Damian called Not Damian. We like him more. But slightly fucking insane, hello. Welcome to the club. Is that Dot Bro? I can't even see from here. Billy, yeah, you're right. You shouldn't be using Discord, but everyone uses it, so that's what you use. I'll be gone soon, don't worry. Hey, he's got his following. And is that Ariza? Fucking my eyes are fucking gone. It's only been a couple of weeks, I can't see bloody anything. I'm sitting here like an old man. I'll be yelling at clouds next. What do I think about Hyperland and Arch Linux? Well, my mother always said to me, if you've got nothing good to say nothing at all. Oh, hi, bees. Username makes sense. I use initram FS because who doesn't use initram FS nowadays? Initram FS in 2025. So let me show you what happened with the new update. So if I find a terminal that I can use, here we go. If you're wondering why I've got the chats up on the side of the screen, it's because I've only got one monitor set up at the moment, so I can't have two. I'm waiting for my monitors to come out of storage and I'll get a desk on order. I had a really nice desk for 25 quid in the charity shop, so I'm hoping to get that very soon. Hopefully tomorrow, actually, but we'll see. It's a nightmare at the moment where I can't drive anymore. Trying to arrange things to happen is absolutely a nightmare. I don't know how I used to cope. Okay. I'm not sure if I know what that laptop is, Beast. Right, so let's take a look here. Let's do a QEMU system x86. This is when we find out the KVM isn't enabled. We always love when that happens. SMP, we'll give it 16 cores, and memory, we'll give it. What was I give it? 32 gig. We got plenty to waste. Oh, I think I had one of those. Or did I think no, actually, I had the Fujitsu version of it. 48 megabytes of RAM. Those easy to work with. It'd be a nice little system. If I remember rightly, the problem with them sort of systems is that nothing supports the touchscreen anymore. So that's where your nightmare is. I'm sure you'll get it though. But we'll have to have a look. It might be alright. Back when I was playing it, though, I was just a stupid kid back then, so didn't really know what I was doing. Oh, let's have a look then. Sounds fun, though. Right, Gentoo, we'll just use a system D one here. CD-ROM. God, I've got to try to remember how to use. What is it called? QEMU. God, it's been so long. I've forgotten how to do anything. It's going to be more fun for you guys because you'll be watching me just forgetting how everything works. They trust me to edit the handbook. I don't know what I'm doing. You're going to end up with Arch installed. Never again. Ooh. Oh, yeah. BIOS. Only VM I use nowadays. Very good front end to use though is Vert Manager. The only reason I don't use Vert Manager on stream or anything like that is because I've used QEMU for so long I know the commands by now. But yeah, for normal people, Vert Manager makes it just exactly the same as VBox or VMware, but with all the power of QEMU. Okay. The only reason I don't use it is because I'm so good. Well, it's not that. It's the fact that I used to use it in the early 2000s, around 2003, when we didn't have pretty GUIs to do everything for us. So you had to know how to do the commands. And then it sort of turns into creature of habit at that point. Right, let's see if this works. Well, that doesn't look good. What's going on? Fucking hell, what doing? I don't even know how to use QEMU anymore. Let's try this. There we go, that works. I have actually typed it with my feet once. Mainly for laziness. I just couldn't be bothered to move. Might have been drunk, actually. Being drunk actually probably makes more sense. Right. So let's do a CF disk. /dev SDA. I forgot to put Vertio on because I'm a twat. So let's F disk. O to turn it back into that. Right, let's do right. Print. Ooh. There you go, now it's in DOS. Right, let's just do a whole partition. No, you're definitely right. The old ones are really thing. There is a bootloader called Plop though that'll let you boot from floppy disk or CD-ROM, and then that will load up USB, fixes all the issues. Very good software when working with older hardware. think I've done that as well. Oh no, I actually did it on IRC once. I was working away. Next thing I woke up and then I just left a load of junk on the keyboard. I had to say sorry because typically of all the places at the had to be in a dev room. But that's me, right? Right, makefs.xfs dev sda1. Here we go. Right, so let's do. I better go and check, make sure that works. Yeah, everything's good. Can the man remember how to install Gentoo though? It has been a little while. I mean, some people do only need Debian. I mean, no one needs Arch because, you know, I need to generate on Arch. But for the work I do, I need something like Gentoo. Once Portage installed immersion Portage and it still works. I haven't even got a clue how to pass that one. You've been drinking again, Damian. Right, let's go get us a. No, I think good idea. You're going to crack into it. God, I need a new keyboard. What the fuck is going on here? Here we go. Ah, oh, no. Right, so I need to install very quickly before Damian gets his points. It's already been done. That was a fun one. That was. Someone did 2 men kissing, and then above it, I think what it feels like to install Arch Linux. And then I spent ages explaining like how bad that theme was, and how people thought I was going to be running Arch Linux. One of my favourite ones, that was. Right, let's find stage 3. God, I'm rusty. Was I always this bad at Gentoo? I feel like I always was. It's better than Manjaro, to be fair. It's an upgrade. You're not bad at Gentoo's bad. I mean, I don't program, but Gentoo's still the best for me. We use it for work, though. It's just great for customability. Just being able to change everything we need at work. Hopefully we'll do a few work streams soon. We've got lots of stuff coming up. But for now, I just want to flex the fact that I can edit the handbook. And why have you got a 60-point bonus? See you later on, Billy. Nice seeing you again. Alright, let's go and get this set up so I can show you what I'm doing. So, when we... Oh, shit. Nope, I really don't know how to install Gentoo anymore. Christ. Hello, servant. How are you? Well, we know what we need to play again soon as well. A bit of Final Fantasy 7. We haven't played that in ages. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll update it to the newest version of keywords, because that's where the bug's going to start. We've kind of got some time at the moment because, yeah, it's only in testing, not in... Right. Package use. Install kernel. Install kernel, and we want a cut and grow up. So, if I now do image of the boat, ask Gentoo kernel bin jobs. We'll give it 8 jobs. We'll then realise that I forgot to do an image sync. God, we are really on a race against time though to make sure Dami does not get 6,000 points. For those of you who are new to the stream, I have a thing where when you get 6,000 points on Twitch from just idling about, you can change the wallpaper to whatever you want. Few rules, but not many. Yeah, I think I put on the rules being no porn or anything like that, thinking that that was the worst you guys were going to do. No, no, no. The worst you guys do is this. The only person that probably would rather hardcore porn. So, let's just go through. If you've got any questions, now is the time to be asking. We've got a couple of minutes. You got to remember, I've got kids and stuff like that, and Twitch and YouTube get a bit tetchy around it, so it's the only reason I'll do it. It's supposed to be having fun. It's supposed to be a joke at me, isn't it, rather than oh. Yeah, so now I've got my own place. It's awesome because I can have my own milk again. And I've finally been able to get milk, which is made just for kids, but it's filled with vitamins. So it's got like added vitamin, I think it's B, C and D. Absolutely awesome. So now I get to drink coffee, which is really healthy for me. And the name for it is amazing. It's called Big Milk. Yeah, let me see if I can show you. Yeah, there we go. And look, you get a little Gruffalo on it. That's awesome. Oh, bit A, bit D, and some extra iron. So yeah, now every time I drink coffee, I'm actually having a health drink. But the thing is, though, it tastes absolutely awesome. Like, it's probably the best milk I've ever drunk. Now, Sophie thinks it's only good because I only like it because it's got a picture of the Gruffalo on it. She thinks I'm like a 5-year-old child. I mean, she's right. I am a 5-year-old. But I do think it tastes better than normal milk. So if you're ever in the UK, try some big milk. What are we going up to on this? Get banned if you're only a 4-year-old. We've got to pretend I'm 5. You could definitely stink growing up a lot. The nicest insult you've ever given me. Every time I used to drink my coffee black is when the crackheads used to drink all the coffee. All the milk, rather. Which was a fucking nightmare. That's one of the nice things, though. Waking up in the morning and the milk that you've left in the fridge is still there. I don't know what it is with crackheads, but anything that's white, it's gone. I also don't have to listen to them bang anymore. That's quite nice. Ugh, I make really bad tea, so which isn't great when you're a Brit, because that's what everyone wants, and you're just, you know, every time I get guests around, I have to be like, no, sorry. I'm thinking about getting like a little teapot set for one day. That RAM is really cheap, actually. I think I only spent... How much did 64 gig cost me? I can't look on Amazon because that'll thingy me, but I think it only cost me 50 quid for 64 gig of RAM. I mean, if I sold it nowadays... I have got another couple of 16 gigs in a bag, though. Viewers sent me some SSDs and some extra RAM, but it's only 2400 megahertz. So I don't know if it's worth lowering all my RAM just to get that working in. Think about it. I can finally get all my stuff out of storage soon. That'd be nice. That's where my monitors are and stuff. Oh, you just love it when big updates coming through. Brilliant. If I was smart, I'd just update the kernel to the latest version. But no, not me. Well, let's update everything because I'm an idiot. All the sound levels all good today. Have I finally fixed the mic issues? More Larrys. I mean, to be fair though, 40 gig on an Apple, that's like what PC users would. Well, that'd be 256 gigabytes to a PC user. Yeah, but I mean, I think you should give your nickname up to Damian, to be fair. You don't run Apple. Yeah. What would you do that for? Okay. Maybe you are more insane. All right, I'm going to go make another coffee quickly. I'll have a couple of minutes. And then, yeah, we'll crack on and hope this will be finished. So, bear with me for a second. Yes, I am an idiot. We know that. We didn't need the coffee. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. There we go. Alright, coffee made. Nearly finished. What are we at? 68. We finished. Only a bit of Ruby. Won't take long. But yeah, definitely one thing I'm glad about having my own place now is I'm allowed candles again. I can't believe we were banned from having candles on that bloody temporary accommodation. Don't know why. Something about just watching the flame just chills me out. So what we're going to find in a second with this, we're nearly there, is that initram or install kernel is going to try and build an initram FS, and it's going to fail because it's inside a char. I don't really understand why we're doing it on grub, because grub's very good at auto detecting, but here we are. So what we do is find out what files we need to edit, and then make it work. We'll add that to the handbook, and away we go. Maybe we'll do a little bit more editing in the handbook as well while we're there. Ooh. And the plus bonus nowadays is we no longer have to ask, we can just do it live on stream. Gentoo's really gone downhill, letting me edit stuff, haven't they? Oh, coffee's nice. Okay, here we go. This is where it's about to fail. And there we go. So what that's done is it basically just told us that because I'm inside a char root, it's not going to work. So let's go and have a look at the script. So if we do nano slash user lib I think it's kernel 3.05. There it is. Okay, so it's gonna have a look. Okay, so well, thank you very much for the gift sub there to Bees. Oh look, you're finally up on the thing now. Like me. How many people have gift subbed before you? You loads. You've done quite a few, haven't you? Oh no. 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 I know why he's done it. Oh, you get the bonus Larrys for doing it. Oh god. Oh. I'll be fucking awesome. Oh, why is it so funny? Was that not working? If only you didn't do that on the last stream, eh? That would have been quite funny. Alright, let's see if this works. That does look pretty stunning. I hate it when you make a good one. The worst part is I do love it and I hate it. I hate it when you actually make a good one. Didn't you do the Manjaro? That wasn't a good one. I've had to stare at that for months because I couldn't stream. Okay, so on this, in the config, we can see here it's looking at /etc jar cut D, config D. I think someone did an old one, like the original old human one. So if I do nano graphics, right, hang on. LS. Right, make the .d. Right, and then nano. The export, oh, that was brilliant. That was. I think that's the only one I've ever set without Larry points. That might have even been the reason why we started the wallpaper. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're going to configure drawcut to take kernel command line options. We're going to call this, what did I use before? Oh, nice. I want a Sony camera. I went and put Linux on it. Hi, frogs. Let's go to the handbook. Let's go take a look here. I've already done system D. Ugh. Okay, so let's just do. Yeah, you can get two different types, can't you? Is it 720 and one 720 kilobytes and 144. I think they did a bigger one, a 2 megabyte one as well. Right. What's my desk, Mate? Okay. So it should be kernel command line. Save that. Just check this out again. I really want to play 13 again. Like, I hate the game, but the music's fucking awesome. Right, let's go and check out Draka. Let's do kernel. Right, let's try. Is it this one? Let's try it. Okay, so all I should have to do is put my root in. So if I do... Let's do this. Right, I think that'll do it. So if I now rebuild the kernel again, it should work. Give it a go. God, this coffee's good. It's that milk. I mean, I hate everything, so it's fine, isn't it? Okay, so what did that fail? Oh, God. Aha, I see, I see. Let's try that. God, it must be hundreds by now, you said. I hope you send these bad wallpapers to Modern. Or Model. I can't remember his name now, because I'm an idiot. Hmm. He's not that dumb to allow it. I've got to let you guys have some entertainment, haven't I? You got to put up listening to me for hours, so why don't I get some upsetness about it as well? There we go. I think it's working, boys. Happy days. Yes, it works. Right, let's do grub install then. Target equals i386 PC. How can I remember this? I got you in my speech. Well, yeah, I was actually on the bloody in the title, wasn't I? Okay, right. So if I do password now. I should be able to reboot and my system will work. Give it a go. One. The okay. Will it boot? Here's the question. Welcome to my new account. Oh, it says welcome. I wonder when they started doing that. Isn't that cute? Okay, does it add? Okay. So, waste the time, wasn't I? Hey, Retainer, you alright? So, we've got this all working. Let's go and edit some handbook stuff in there, shall we? Let's do... Right. Right, let's edit some stuff here. Oh.
Lazy Sunday Dreams is now following.
Now I've got to go and check that. Thank you very much for the follow, Lazy Sunday Drinks. What a nice little nickname as well. What am I doing? Alright, let's go back to editing this. So let's try and figure out how to edit this. So, I'm thinking something like some systems... no, maybe this. Drug up requires the root position to be set in the config. Ooh. is. That works. So then we do choo. What a jolly little tune. Make drum.config. .d. I think that's what it is, isn't it? Does anyone remember what it was? Because I can't. Things are very fast. What do I think about Labour getting no seats? Well, A, it's got a U in it. And again, Labour got two stupid things at the moment. One is they're doing all the stuff that everyone is dislikes right at the start, which is when you should do it. B, they're playing the game of they don't want to tell people what they're doing. They want to show it in actions in a world where everyone wants people to tell them what they're doing. And C, they're doing weird shit. But to be honest, it looks highly likely it's going to be a Green Labour government in 4 years' time. So, who knows? We've got a party trying to do a revolution over here, so let's not discuss that, please. Thank you. Mainly because that party wants me dead. So yeah, I'd rather not think about that. That's all possible. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. I mean, I really don't want to get into it.
Damien Dudix cheered X10. Wonder if TTS still works.
Oh, what's going on with the talk-to-speech? Or is it working for your end? Sometimes it doesn't work my end, but it does for other people. Oh, at least it works for you guys. It doesn't work on my end, though. Anyway, I'll leave the political thing on. You've got to remember the entire media in the UK at the moment hates Starmer because Starmer's the one that put the Leveson report into place about 20 years ago. So he has zero friends, and they're all trying to get Reform into power. Reform have got the entire media behind them and can only manage 30%. So when an election actually comes, it's going to be a Green and Labour coalition. There's no way around it. And that's it, basically. Hi Benji, how you doing? Long time no see. I do indeed. I love a friend request on my OnlyFans account. Right, let's do 2 equals block ID. Why is that not working? Come on. Let's just do that. Ooh. Right, let's see how that looks. Right, phew. Okay. Let's try that. I remember how to do a line break. Because I can't remember how to fucking do it now. Fuck. Let's try. Let's see how we did it in. I think it's under system we did it. Where's the profile? Yeah, there we go. So what I need to do is see how we did this. Got it. Try that. Control C. Okay. Will this work? Done it. There you go. Ooh. Let's change the topic, please. Okay, so we've now got it so it outputs the command, it gives an example. Okay. In the above example. Oh shit. Competition is free. ID is look like
Damien Dudix tipped £20. I'm leaving now, so you can end the stream.
Equals.
See you later.
Thank you very much, Damien. Always appreciated. I will. I don't know what I'm going to get with that. I'll probably hopefully finally get myself that cooker cable so I can get it working. I still can't believe that. I finally get a cooker, and the day I go to install it, I flood my kitchen and then realise that probably I shouldn't be playing with 240 volts and hardwiring it into a wall. Only me. Imagine not being able to connect up a water pipe properly anymore. It's so weird being broken in the head. Hey, Filthy, you alright? We're just editing the handbook. You know, some idiot let me have permission, or yeah, permission to edit the handbook myself. Which is good for us, because that means we can just edit the handbook now without having to ask. We're just fixing a bug that's going to come up here as soon as the next kernel comes along. Okay. What I should buy really is a new mouse because I broke the other one again. Okay, that should be everything done. Let's go and check that out then. I missed a little bit on there, didn't I? Right, so that is it done. We'll put a summary in. Add instructions. Beat systems. So we passed the install kernel, Charlie check. Probably should get a new keyboard as well. So let's go and put this live. So you're now going to watch the handbook update in real time. Job done. If we go and scroll to initramfs. There we go. We can now see that is all live. So there we go. We have now fixed the handbook ready for the next version of install kernel, which basically only affects people running testing at the moment. But I'm very glad it's done. What I am thinking about doing while we're here is, should we drop Should we drop Gen Kernel while we're here? I think we should. Hello there, how you doing? I think there was a couple of other things I wanted to do while I was in here. We need to clean up. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Gen Kernel, I think. It's about time we got rid of that piece of shit from the handbook. Saves me having a bloody manager. But what I will need to do... Right, let's find... where is it? Where's this kernel? Here she is. Right, let's take... Right, first thing I'm going to do is drop Spark and HPPP from here. Until okay. Right, and the next thing we're going to do is... Yeah, so basically what handbook variables do is it only shows certain options when on the correct, on an architecture that supports it. So if you're on alpha, it won't show you things that alpha doesn't support and things like that. Quite a handy little feature. Now, technically, Gentoo does support disk kernel on Spark and HPPA, but it's very advanced use, so it's easy just to keep it out the handbook until the rest of Gentoo catches up. But what I did realise is... right, so let's pop that there. So we support Mod Pro DP in the handbook. I've done for a while. It's one of the things that we did on this stream a long time ago. Works very well. But what I did realise, and I didn't think about at the time, was it needs this kernel for the way we teach it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock that behind distributions that only support it. Some guy got a bug. There we go, I've already done it now. So there we go. Let's make sure that works. Yes, it does, I think. Let's click there. Right, so that's another edit done. Ooh. Yeah, bees buzzing around telling everyone that I'm streaming. Okay, so we're going to make history today and get rid of gen kernel from the handbook quickly. I wonder how many people are going to shout at me for this one. Okay. Excellent. Let's just go and make sure that looks all good. Maybe I should just call that manual approach. Where's me cursor gone? There it is. Okay, here we go. Goodbye, Gen Kernel. You will not be missed. Right, there's one more thing that I wanted to change in the handbook. And then we need to fill out the okay. So that is our work all done on the hand. So what we need to do now is fill out the changelog, just to explain why we made these changes for the reviewer. Obviously, I'm quite well trusted in the Gentoo community to make these edits, but still, not everyone knows the work I do behind the scenes to get a change to this point. So we use a thing called the changelog, which just lets the reviewer know. Right. Ooh. Add more. What are we up to? The 6th today? Add more. Spark and HPP don't currently support installed as a handbook. If I do. I think it's this one. Right here. Gen kernel installs have become what a nightmare. Directly.
Children of the land, do you hear? Echoes of truths that once rang clear. Two souls intertwined, one true love they did find, bringing land.
More.
But flames that burn full bright soon fell dark. Memories dimmed by shadowed hearts. In the waxing gloom did wane the lover's moon. Watching as the
Functionality. Don't know how to spell functionality.
one soul's cry.
I think it's that one.
Passion welling within. Sacrifice a final plea to her kin. Yet this bond of hope by treachery was broken, scattering her words to the wind.
No, not 24.
Swelling over long seas of blood are a song, and death an afterthought to those who fight.
Yeah, I think that does it. So yeah, that's all we do. So that just lets whoever reviews my code or my changes later on know exactly why I wanted to do it. And there we go. That, I think, is a great welcome back stream after, what has it been, 2 months since I've last streamed? I do apologise to everyone for being a long time away. It's been a nightmare moving. But hey, hopefully we'll start getting into position, and hopefully I'll get back into doing at least 1 stream a week. But for now, guys, I appreciate you all coming back to see me for this first one. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. But I guess you've missed this one for a while. Keep compiling, everyone. I'm disappointed everyone by being out for that so long. Shame on you. I'm sorry I moved. You're the one that told me I needed to leave the crack den. Wait, can I talk about living in a crack den now that I don't live in a crack den? I suppose I better fill everyone in before everyone thinks I've got a crack at it. When I was homeless and got moved to a homeless shelter, or temporary accommodation we call it in the UK, basically everyone did crack, and my problem was I just drank, so you can just imagine seeing crack pipes everywhere. It was not good for my mental health, having to see people that bad living their lives. Fucking lovely people, don't get me wrong, I've got a whole new outlook on crackheads. Well, at least the ones I met were nice. But yeah, I'm so glad I haven't got to see that anymore. Make me a sandwich and I'll forgive you. Do I look like a woman to you? You know. Can't believe I even made that joke back, you know. Where's Roxy? I do look like a boob. I am a massive tit. I just haven't got 2 of them. But yeah, right. I better go. I don't want to burn myself out on the first one. Thank you all again for coming. Always appreciated it. I will see you on the